So we're here and back again to our next portion of our hazard hunting. So after we've come up with your hazard, we are here now to rate using the matrix, hazard matrix in here. So for Feb, you've come up with the chemical exposure in your department, and you, Nicole, we come up with unloading stocks during the delivery day or truck day. Now, for this, who is the vulnerable person population or person mostly?
Kitchen staff,
Kitchen
and
staff, yeah.
front of house.
Yeah, and then the wrist injury probably exposed to back injury,
back
points.
injury.
Yeah, we're written down in here. And you have the chemical exposure mostly in your department is admin,
Yeah, all of the admin
staff,
Admin
and
staff.
then the risk posted in here, which is burn skin, sleep, eye, and skin damage, which is good. Yep, inhalation, which is lung, throat, and nose irritation, ingestion at the same times. Right, so the hazard is unloading stock, storing 5 kilo and up. The control hazard for this for you, Nicole, is just, well, plenty of it. It's not just, but PPE, debrief your task before the truck day delivery, your 3 checks, your job hazard analysis, cones, high vis, barricade stretches, spotter, and SOP. Which is you've had chemical exposure, you've come up with the PPE, safety glasses, manual handling gloves, and face mask. 3 checks at the same time. Standard operating procedure of chemicals, of how to use the chemicals, job hazard analysis, floor signages, SDS, proper labeling of the chemicals, and proper training of staff or proper personnel to clean your office or department. Now, so after we come up with that, we're gonna use the matrix in here. If you can see, let's go jump up with Nicole first. Which consequences in here most likely you will fall into for your truck day?
Minor, moderate, middle, not a middle, maybe minor.
Minor.
Yes,
First aid required only.
Yeah.
Minor. Yep. And then the likelihood. This is the current one, yeah.
Yep. So these will cause fall down to occasionally.
Occasionally,
Yeah.
you see, and then the overall matrix for that would be level 2 and level C, minor and occasionally. Minor and what was that again? The other one. Level 2 and level C. Did you mention minor and occasionally? Level C. Moderate. Minor. And this one.
moderate.
Yeah, moderate.
Okay.
Moderate. Yep, moderate. So after we apply that, after implementing the controls, which, let's say we apply all of the controls in here, which one? Okay, we're gonna go back again to the matrix.
Yeah.
After we apply the PPE, the training, the debrief of storing the stocks, what is your consequences in that?
Consequence.
After we apply all the controls, yeah? Is it still the significant or minor?
Minor. So, yeah, minor. So minor.
Level 1? Is it level 1? Significant? Level 1. It's significant.
Yeah,
insignificant, yeah. And then your likelihood
It's unlikely.
will be unlikely or rare because you apply all of your controls already. That would be
Rare.
unlikely or rare?
Okay, once that we
Apply it, yeah.
apply it. Oh, sorry. So that would be rare.
Rare
Yeah,
already.
rare. Yeah.
Consequence may only occur in exceptional circumstances. Maybe your staff is not paying attention
yeah.
or no focus. Right, that would be overall residual
Level.
risk level is low
Low.
now, which is good. And for you, Feb, exposed to chemical, that would be your consequences
Our consequences will be major.
major, yeah, because it's
It needs hospital admission.
yeah, it required is hospital admission if that person match chemicals or intake the chemicals, eye contact, eye burning eye sensation with that,
Yeah.
and your likelihood to happen. What is that?
Likely.
Likely consequence will probably occur in most circumstances. The reason for that is you guys doesn't have the proper training in how to use the chemicals. That's the problem. It's very likely hazard. So overall, with that is
Very high.
very high on this one. This one, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Good. So let's say we apply all of that, our controls that we've mentioned up here, which is we're gonna provide the PPE, the SOP, the job hazard analysis, the SDS, the proper training of staff or proper personnel. What would gonna happen? What
It
mostly
will be
the
the
consequences?
same with Nicole. Minor and
Minor
rare.
and rare, which is
Low.
will drop to low. That's a good one. That's a good drop. Yeah. So you both, Ghana, you both has the same Work Health and Safety Act legislation in here, because there's three types of regulations at the moment. We have the Work Health and Safety Petroleum Regulation, we have the Mines one, and we have the in general, which you guys fall into in general. Yeah, and with that, I guess we come up with our matrix analysis in here, and the hierarchy of controls with that. Does anyone knows what the hierarchy controls? Yeah, no, not really. Where is me? So when we applying that the current problem, and we've come up with a solution, right? The controls that you've come up for first for you, what was that again just now?
As what we use engineering controls or the use administrative controls.
It's just these are the yeah.
Can we choose? Do I have to choose one or have
Yeah, mostly you're gonna
one?
choose it. Two
Mostly
fine.
just
Two.
okay.
Two is
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
This
Mostly it's the use administrative controls.
The hierarchy controls. This is where gonna give you the ladder on where should you pick the controls that you to reduce the risk for the hazard that we found in the workplace. There's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of this, from the least effective to most effective one. From the most effective, that is the eliminate the hazard. Number 2 is substitute the hazard. I'm gonna go back for getting you an example of what is the elimination of a hazard. It's like getting rid of the dangerous, or getting rid of anything that you find the hazard. Like for giving you an example of a wet floor.
Yeah.
To eliminate, the best way to do control is to eliminate it. Not PPE, not administration. It's eliminate. You're gonna get a mop and then mop it up. Done. Eliminate it. Substitute the hazard, which alternates in a safer way, or replace the machine with, if your coffee machine is not working, or if the meat slicer is not working, and even though we find a maintenance request for that, you ask for any substitute for missing bolts in it, you have to replace it or substitute it. Right, isolate the hazard. For you, Feb, I reckon that you've mentioned the chemicals is that we have to isolate it away for anyone. So the hazard should be in one place only, not to harm anyone. And then the engineering controls, which is like giving you a safeguard to provide a safety using using your machine again. If you need a meat slicer without the handguard on it, your manager will provide one for you because you are exposed to hazard without the safeguarding slicing machine. Imagine that if you slide your finger without guarding, even the mandolin,